are now in for a real treat. This is one of the most extraordinary gardens anywhere in the world. It's called the Lost Garden of Heligan. Started around the 1700s, and it was lost for around 100 years. People moved away, moved on, and the thing was just derelict, overgrown, and disappeared under brambles and mess and trees. And it has been resurrected. They've cut out all the weeds, they've gone through, preserved all the trees they could, and restored the things that it was necessary to restore. Owned by the Tremaine family, and it is now leased, and this is one of those great archaeological discoveries of the garden world, the Lost Garden of Heligan.
Well, we're in the ravine now, which is the running out of the Italian garden, and this was Claude Tremaine's attempt to create a mountain walk to remind him of Italy. But this was completely overgrown. You could see nothing here, no path. There was self-set seeded trees of 50, 60 foot or more all the way along the top. So this was like a cavern that you couldn't get into. Most amazing piece of overgrowth. And it wasn't, of course, until you started to clear it that you realised a little gem was even here.
Heroic stuff to attack a job of this size. Or foolhardy?
I think probably foolhardy. I'll go for foolhardy.
Well, this has got to be one of the biggest rhododendrons I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, I think it's probably one of the biggest you're going to see anywhere. It's on one of the most fertile soils in one of the most fertile places in the UK, and it's been here 150 years and cherished.
And this does beg a belief, but this enormous thing here is one plant.
It's one plant, and if you could go inside it, if you walk inside it with me now, it's just like a forest. It all goes dark and quiet and still, with these great stems growing up inside. And it's about 4,000 square metres floor area.
So you've obviously, in the reconstruction of this place, found this area which was obviously the breadbasket of the whole place. How on earth did you work out what went where and how you would do things?
The shape was given to us simply because we found the path system. Right. The path system is made up of sand that was taken from the beach, local beach, contained enough salt and was compacted enough that nothing grew on it while the gardens decayed. So once we got the path system back, we then knew that we had a traditional 4-plot system.
Right. And you've stuck to the correct varieties of plants and
as far as it is possible to know what they would have grown, yes.
How do you feel about it? I mean, how many years down the track now? When did you start?
In 1990 we found it, 1991 we opened, so we're sort of 13th year.
How do you feel about this thing you've given back to the world?
I just think it's the most incredible place. I mean, I know I'm biased because I work here, but I think it's incredible, and there's just so much more still to find and do and to show, so it'll never be sort of fixed like a museum, it'll live.